So, the first thing I want to cover is typography. When you start using Bootstrap, it applies a restart or reboot of the default browser styles. That means that it removes all of the default margin, padding, font weights, and replaces them with the default Bootstrap styles that are clean and nice to see. You can learn more about this on the Bootstrap documentation page, which is going to be linked in the description below. When we start adding elements like headings, spans, and paragraphs, we will see these default Bootstrap styles in action. So I've already created two heading tags, the h1 and h3 tag, and you can see what these tags look like without using any Bootstrap classes. Right now, the headings are using the default Bootstrap styles. Now, if you want, you could use the Bootstrap classes to override the default styles and change the look of the text. I will show an example of how to use these styles to override the default styles. At the bottom, I will add a h4 tag that says this is an h4 tag. And we will add the h3 class to the h4 tag. So this h3 class is a Bootstrap class that is going to change the text to look like it is an h3 tag, and let us save this. In the preview, you can see that the h4 tag looks like a h3 tag. We don't just have h1, h2 and h3, but we have up to h6. And if I save this and change the h4 tag to h6, it is going to be smaller. So we can use these heading classes to make text in our HTML look like different heading tags. Now let us move to display headings. Display headings are a little different from the headings which we just used, and most of the time they look better. I will now add an h1 tag which will have the class display-1. Now I will duplicate this 5 more times so I can show you h1 to h6 display classes. So now we have to change the classes to display 2, 3 till 6. And same for the tags. If I save this, in the live preview, we will see the display headings are larger than the regular headings and they are not bold. So sometimes they look more pleasing to the eye. Now we can also add the heading and display classes to other text tags like the span tags, to which we can add these classes. So let me add a span tag and give this a class of display-3. And save this. You can see that the span tag looks like a heading tag. So they can be applied to any element which has text inside it. We can also customize headings with faded text. We will now add an h3 tag with the text customize heading. And the small tag beside it. The small tag makes the text a little smaller than the regular size. Now we will add the class text muted to the small tag, which will give the text a gray color, and inside the small tag we will add the text with faded text. We will now have a faded text which is smaller than the regular h3 size. Next, we have the lead class. We can use the lead class to make a piece of text stand out on the page. We will now add a paragraph element that is declared by a lowercase p. We will add the class lead to the paragraph element and add the text I am different. When we look at our page in the browser, we shall see that the paragraph is very different from the other text. That is because of the lead class. We will now look at inline elements in HTML. First, we have the mark tag. You can use the mark tag to highlight text. You can see it's a bit highlighted at the background. And next we have the S tag. So we use the S tag to denote a text as not accurate. So you can see it's going to give that dash to the text like it's not accurate. Then we have the D tag, which will make the text as deleted text. Not the D tag, it's the del tag, which will make the text as deleted text. If you want to learn about more text elements, you can check out my video on HTML text. In the following video, we will look at Bootstrap color styles and how to use them. Make sure to like and subscribe as it helps a lot.